Hey guys, it's James with the Rambling Dasher, and we are back with another episode of Dashing in the Dark. So, in this episode, we will be dashing. So, we just wrapped up our earlier episode of Rambling Dasher, and we're just starting Rambling Dasher, Dashing in the Dark. We do this every time we do a 6-hour dash in the evening times, halfway through, a little bit. This is like 2/3 of the way through. We switch over to Dashing in the Dark, try to split these videos up so they're not so long. And in the second half, we try to go for the goal of $100 in a 6-hour dash. Tonight, we are not looking good. I just accepted maybe an $8 order to Little Caesars, which is notoriously slow, for a extremely long delivery of 9+ miles, all because we are in a crash course of accepting orders to get from 75 AR to up to 85 AR. And we started this on Wednesday night, and I think I had 13 deliveries, and I moved from 75 to 77. So far tonight, we've had maybe 6 deliveries for $52, and we've moved up to 78 AR. So it kind of sucks in that regard, but it is it also tells you that during the last 20 orders on the other end, I only had 3 declines that fell off and 20 accepts. So it only moved the needle 3 percentage points. So anyway, stick with us. One request I have is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and watch the video all the way through. Because here's how the algorithm works in YouTube. And I understand if this isn't your thing, it's not your thing, but if you let it play all the way through, even if you set it off to the side, you start it on your desktop and you let it play all the way through, then YouTube lets other people know, oh, somebody's watching this more than just for the first 5 seconds. You know, this might be something we should share with other people. That would greatly help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. So if you would consider that, please let it play. And yeah, I'm gonna run into Little Caesars, and we might be back in a second, or it might be 20 minutes, but it will only seem like a second to you guys. See you then. All right. Oh, how much I hate Little Caesars. I mean, this is sorry people. About ran over a truck. So yeah, this is the I don't know, it's just a pain in the rear. It makes me want to stop working on Friday nights because of places like Little Caesars and Papa John's. So many people order pizzas on Friday, and you only, if you get Papa John's and Little Caesars, it's all freaking slow and backed up. It's like they had, well, I don't know how many people they had working in there. At Little Caesars, you can't see how many people they have making the pizzas. You only see the people pulling them out of the oven. They got one person at the window who don't know what he's doing, because somebody asks him a question, he reaches his head around to the back and asks them the question, and he comes out and repeats the answer. So that is crazy. So my person is sending me memes back. Oh, so Papa John's, Little Caesars. I just assume not mess with those on Friday nights. It's gonna be ridiculous. I mean, you might make good money per order, but the reality is, here's the reality, is those stores should put a delay on the orders. I think they can. I don't know this for 100% certainty. Let's ask Google. Okay, Google. Can DoorDash merchants put a delay on the orders before it flags a driver?
Yes, DoorDash merchants can set a preparation time for orders, which delays when a driver is assigned. They can also manually adjust this time if needed. For instance, if the kitchen is busy.
See, they obviously don't do that at any of these freaking places. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. So it makes me want to call DoorDash support and see if DoorDash support can manually do it. Because there's no reason why we should be getting the orders saying, hey, pick this order up in the next 3 minutes, and it's not ready for 23 minutes. So yeah, there's that. That is very frustrating to me. There's no reason any Dasher should have to sit around at a restaurant, get an on-time late penalty because they're sitting there at the restaurant for 23 minutes. Let's see if I can tell how long I was there. I sent this guy a message, 15 minutes ago. So it says sent 15 minutes ago, and when I said I was headed this way, it was 4 minutes ago. So I was only there 11 minutes. It seemed like 23 minutes. But still, a long time. Longer than I should have to be there. Now I gotta go all the way down into Haskell, find this place, and I have to go take my kids some food because he's at dog setting, and he can't drive. Oh, she's big. So 6 more minutes, 3 more miles. Yeah. Makes me want to call it a night. I might just call it a night. I might just do that. I am feeling a little frustrated over this stuff, and I don't want to feel frustrated over things, you know? But I also know that I just don't need to quit just because I'm frustrated. I need to get out there and make the money because I have goals. And just because I have an extra day to DoorDash tomorrow doesn't mean that that I don't need that money, because I will definitely use whatever money I make today and tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how I feel by the time I go deliver my kids some food. It might just be so late by the time I get that taken care of, because it's after 8 now, so it's going to be probably 9 o'clock before I get his food delivered to him, and then, you know, I got 1 more hour. So I might just call it a night. I might just call it a night. I think this will put me over 60. And this is where another thing with DoorDashing, if you have any kind of interruption in your night, it is going to throw your goals out the door. Now, granted, it's 8 o'clock and I'm not even to $60 yet, which just means I got $40 in 2 hours to make up. So, and this is doable. I've done it before, but you got to have good orders. But it's probably, well, it's definitely not going to happen now that I'm going to take an hour off to go get some Taco Bell for the kid, and then maybe get back out by 9 o'clock for another hour. I think I'm just going to go home and walk the dog, because I'm way behind on walking the dog today, and getting my steps in, because I am at, well, I've got more than I thought I had. I'm at 4470, so it still means I need 5,500, which is a little, well, roughly 55 minutes worth of walking. So yeah. This thing is way down in Haskell too. It's rare that I come down this far down into Haskell. Every once in a while, but it's rare. Usually there's a subdivision back there before I turn down this road. But I came way out here the other day, way past Haskell the other day. I've had some really far out ones. Well, and then sometimes you get these restaurants like that Larry's Pizza right there, or there's a McDonald's at the Circle K right off the freeway, or there's a little Mexican restaurant, and you potentially get orders to go up that direction as well. So I missed I don't even know. Well, I don't know what I've done here. So it looked like the road said just go straight, but you can't go straight. You have to turn. This is what this GPS is crap. The GPS on DoorDash is garbage. Alright, let me find this house and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got that delivered. It was $5 base pay with a $3 tip, which put us at $60.75. 7 deliveries out of 7 offers, 3 hours and 53 minutes. And I'm gonna have to get gas, and I've got to get food for the kid. So I am just gonna call it a night tonight. We are going to end our dash in Haskell. We're at $259.56 for the week with a little bit of tip money, so we still need extra money to get up to our 300 goal for the week. So that's a little bit frustrating in that regard, but it is what it is. I know that I'm leaving early on a Friday night, so let's just cap off real quick what our ratings are. Right now we are 78, so we still didn't move up any more. We moved up 1 point tonight with our 7 deliveries, 99 on completion, 90% on time rating. Let me look at that one. So it said Subway, Wingstop, Firehouse. So the Subway is excluded, the Wingstop is excluded. So, and then it doesn't have on here the last order yet. So that's kind of interesting. Anyway, so that's all right. So 4.99 still, 185 deliveries. So that's kind of where we're at. I want to thank you guys if y'all stuck around this long. Much appreciated. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I don't look at this night as a failure, not meeting our $100 goal. It was just a tough, slow, very long deliveries on a Friday night, which when you have long deliveries and none of them equal $10, then it's going to be tough for you to get that $100 on a night when you're going for 6 hours and you can't get anywhere close to $15 to $20 an hour, because you like, I've gone for 4 hours and had 7 deliveries. So you just don't get it. And I wasn't not busy, it's just you're sitting in restaurants waiting on food a long time, or you got a long delivery like 15 plus minutes. And the problem with like this one, 15 minutes here, well, there's no place to pick up orders out here, so you're doing 15 minutes back. So that's a 30-minute plus the 11 minutes that I waited in the restaurant. So that's 41 minutes for one delivery. So I don't know how, but other nights has been going a little bit better than this one. So we'll get back at it. We're going to do like 11 to 3 or so tomorrow. And maybe we'll get a haircut this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, hey, thank you guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.